The Can Jump Crew. Pat Connaughton, take this rim.
Hey there guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our channel. This sport is where the amazing happens, and one of the most incredible things in the NBA is to see players jump extraordinarily high and dunk. Throughout the league's history, there have been many players who have jumped insanely high, so much so that they set a league record. Head on in and have a look at the top 10 record-breaking vertical jumps in the NBA. Number 10, Iman Shumpert.
That almost looked like it was in slow motion. They talk about the parting of the Red Sea. Really, there's not a yellow.
It would be weird if you haven't heard of Iman Shumpert ever, but if you really don't know him, let us help you remember. He is the guy that appeared at the end of Kanye's video Fade. Shumpert is also a 2016 champion with the Cavs and the owner of some of the best hairstyles in the league. Drafted in 2011 by the Knicks, he immediately stood out with excellent skills and athletic ability. His highest vertical jump was measured at 42 inches in 2011, which was the best among all rookies that year. He maintained his ultimate form since then, and we see him giving his best on the court every time he plays. Number 9, Pat Connaughton.
Connaughton out of Notre Dame. We have a new vertical leap leader.
Wesley Snipes will tell you that white men can jump because apparently they're built a little different than the black ones. However, there are a few exceptions to the irrational rule put forward by Snipes. Pat Connaughton is one such player who recorded one of the best jumps in the NBA, standing at 44 inches. The fifth-year player out of Notre Dame became a solid contributor to the Bucks and instantly gained popularity among the league. However, he grew famous among the fans after the 2020 Slam Dunk Contest, where he had some pretty impressive dunks. Number 8, Shannon Brown. When you can impress Kobe with your athletic abilities, you're definitely an above-average league player. Shannon Brown's highest vertical jump ever recorded was 44.5 inches, and this is higher than many other players in the league can jump. Brown was a role player throughout his career, and his athletic prowess was also breathtaking. He won 2 titles with the Lakers in 2009 and 10 when he played the best basketball of his career. He also appeared in a 2010 dunk contest, but, quite surprisingly, couldn't get past the first round. Number 7, Hamidou Diallo.
And you were pretty happy because you beat somebody in particular. Who'd you end up edging out?
Hamidou Diallo is one of the lesser-known players on the list because it hasn't been a long time since he made it into the league, and he's barely shown his skills to the audience. He has a 44.5-inch vertical jump, which was the highest in the history of the league drafts. He displayed his abnormal leaping abilities at the 2019 Slam Dunk Contest, which he won after successful dunks over players like Shaq O'Neal. If someone is able to do this, they certainly deserve to be given the championship title. Number 6, Zion Williamson. It's unreal to think that a 285-pound man who is built like a tank can jump this high. Zion is like a Tesla Model X, an SUV that can win a race against a sports car. With a 45-inch vertical jump, Williamson is one of the most athletic players in the NBA today. Even during his rookie career, he was the most physically challenging guy to ever step on the court as a guard. We've only seen players bounce off his large body. When Zion completed a dunk jumping from a free throw line, everyone was left wowed. Hopefully, he will remain injury-free so we can enjoy all the incredible game he always puts up. Number 5, Spud Webb. When you hear the third shortest guy to ever play in the NBA is also a slam dunk champion, you would certainly think we're mistaken. But let us introduce Spud Webb to you here. He might not have been blessed with height, but he had one of the highest vertical jumps in the league that was 46 inches. This ability allowed him to dominate the game against other giants. He is remembered for his time in Atlanta, where he achieved what most people believed was impossible. Number 4, Derrick Jones Jr. In somewhat controversial fashion, Derrick Jones Jr. won the 2020 Slam Dunk Contest. As much as the other player deserved to win, so did Derek Jones. His dunks were just as impressive as anyone propelled by a 46-inch vertical leap that set a record in the league. When Jones elevates, it really feels like he's gliding through the air. It's like a piece of cake for him. And all of his skills were not just for the contest. Jones is probably the best in-game dunker in the NBA today. He might not be the most important player for the Miami Heat with an average of 9 points per game, but what he has is what no one else has. If he's missing, it does feel like the Heats are missing a valuable player. Number 3, Zach LaVine. While many of today's NBA players can dunk, not everybody can really fly like Zach LaVine. When the photo showed LaVine attempting a slam dunk from a great distance, everyone was indeed wowed. It was almost as if it was faked because it seemed impossible, but let us tell you this, it was actually real. LaVine is the proud owner of a 46-inch vertical jump record, and he is widely regarded as one of the most athletic players in the league's new player generation. He won 2 slam dunk contests in 2015 and 2016, and his dunk duel against Aaron was arguably the best contest we've ever got a chance to experience. Number 2, Jason Richardson. Richardson was the 5th pick in the 2001 NBA drafts. Picked by the Warriors, Richardson dazzled on the court at every game. With his 46.5-inch vertical jump, he was one of the most athletic players in the league in the early 2000s. Considering he played alongside several stars at the time, such as Kobe Bryant, it was a big achievement for Richardson. He was vicious at the rim and didn't spare anyone. Whenever he was on the court, we knew we were in for having a look at some quality dunks. His skills helped him win the 2002-3 slam dunk contest. Number 1, Dennis Smith Jr. A player becomes an asset for a team in the NBA when they can jump really high. Dennis Smith can jump like Michael Jordan and has the same 48-inch vertical jump as him as well. Despite all this, his career has been disappointing so far. He averaged 5 points per game for the Knicks in the last season. Despite those springs in his legs, he doesn't look like a star point guard for his team as of yet. He will have to improve his overall basketball playing skills to bring his high jumping ability to use. So do give us your thoughts regarding all of this in the comments section below, while also hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel if you want more content such as this in the future. And with that, I leave you guys in good graces until the next video. Bye now.